And I have no idea. All right. Welcome, everybody. This is Clinton Young, international keynote speaker and coach for aspiring world-class speakers. I am here with one of my good friends and actually somebody that I've had the pleasure to coach in the World-Class Speaker Ignite group coaching program, as well as pretty much some one-on-one stuff we've been doing together as well here with Rob. And this gentleman here, he's got a phenomenal background in real estate, in lending. This dude's an inventor. He's a dad. He's a cool dude as well. And this is Mark, the lender, Abramovich of Mirrors Group, LLC. Mark, come on, baby. How you doing, man?
I'm good, Clinton. I'm very, very good. Thanks. I was going to go with a Fifth Element joke of say something. Hi. But I'm doing well, Clinton. It's good to be here, and thanks for that introduction.
Yeah, man. Awesome. It's awesome to have you. It's been so much fun working with you. It's been so much fun watching your business evolve over the last several months as well. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what it is that you do? Why are you Mark the Lender Abramovich? Tell us a little bit about your business real quick.
Well, what I do, for those that don't know, if anybody's ever seen the HGTV shows of flipping houses, they buy them, they fix them, they sell them. Well, apparently I'm too sexy for TV because I'm the guy that nobody ever shows. I'm where the money comes from.
Nice.
So that's what I do. And that's what our business is, to help investors fund their buy and hold or fix and flip projects.
Awesome. Awesome. Keep going, man. What else you got?
What else I got? So on the one hand, we provide the funding. The other side of this is I'll be doing a webinar, a coaching class. The webinar has already passed. I'll be doing a coaching class starting the 13th of January for 4 weeks for people who want to learn how to analyze, how to find capital, how to fund their deals, and also, how to be the money in the transaction and to stay safer and make sure they get interest and payments instead of heartache and problems.
Nice.
So,
awesome.
yeah.
So not only are you lending money to those investors that maybe they've done 2, 3, 4 deals and they're kind of having success despite of themselves, and they're trying to figure out and have some stability in their business, and they need lending. They need to understand all the options to raise capital. They need to understand how can they be the money. If they had money, once they do a few deals, can they put that money to work? So you're going to teach them all these different ways so that they don't lose their shirt, right?
Pretty much. You're absolutely right. That's exactly it. I've already stepped on a rake a couple of times and got smacked in the face. If someone can use my experience to avoid those mistakes, that's all the better.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I know you've got some pretty crazy stories about, how you got started in real estate and, some of the challenges you've overcome, right? And how you've risen up to now not only be a lender and have a professional lending business, but you're also becoming a coach, right? You're also coaching people. And that's what you just alluded to with your upcoming masterclass or whatever we want to call it, right? Where you're going to be teaching people those 4 main pillars to really make sure that they have success and stability in their business. So that's really exciting, you stepping into that coaching space. Tell us a little bit about that.
To be honest, it's thanks to you. If not for your class, I wouldn't be where I am today. And thank you very much for that. The push, the clarity I've gotten in my business, the clarity about coaching, about how to pursue the speaking side of my business. And definitely stepping up and rising to your challenge of, I challenge you too. Well, here we are. So here goes the class.
Woo, Mark, that's what I love about you. I work with purpose-driven entrepreneurs and influencers that want to grow their impact. They want to grow their influence. They want to grow their income. And they do that by becoming world-class speakers. And what I love about you as a coaching student is that you are so coachable. I say, Mark, not that you just do anything I say, but you take it into consideration. You're like, all right, I'm going to try that. Let's do it. Let's implement. And you freaking implement, man. And that's why you're having so much success. That's why you're starting to create more momentum in your business and more clarity, right? With clarity, see, money seeks clarity. Energy seeks clarity. anything good in your life, right, around your business, around what you want in your life, it seeks clarity. So talk to us about the clarity that and I know we've had several visitors on. If you're just joining us right now, I'm interviewing one of my world-class speaker coaching students, Mark, the lender, Abramovich. He happens to be in real estate. So you'll probably drop a few knowledge bombs here around that possibly. And we're just talking about his journey, what he does, how you can learn about what he's doing as well and get coaching from him. And right now I want to ask you about clarity. Tell me what happened over the last several weeks, the last several months, working together in your business around clarity. And if you have any questions out there, any listeners, any viewers, definitely pop them in, and I'm going to try to keep my eye on the questions. We'll see if we can answer them right here on the spot. Go ahead, Mark. Talk to us about clarity.
So, talking about clarity. So definitely the exercises of escape and arrival, having to figure out who my clients are, who's the avatar, right? Who is it that I'm trying to help the most? Having to answer those questions, was a huge step, right? What is it that I'm teaching them? What is it that I'm telling them about? What is it about my business that I need to get across to somebody else? What is it that I'm helping them with, right? Whether it's an investor who needs money, okay. What is it I'm doing for them? How am I helping them? Okay, so we're going to be, let's say we're looking over their deal and we're doing it holistically. Wonderful. Well, what about people who want to get coaching? What are you teaching them? Well, I'm teaching them this, I'm teaching them that. Well, what did you do in your business that worked? What do you need to do now to go to the next level? Where do you see yourself as a speaker, right? So, I mean, I'm jumbling it all together. We've been working for quite a few months now, but that's all part of the clarity, right? Yeah. What is it that I'm doing in my business? Where is it that I want to be as on a personal level, right? As a speaker, and what kind of speaker it is. And it's really funny that I never actually thought about it, right? I always kind of imagine, okay, speakers, right? I've been to plenty of seminars. There's a guy on stage. Everybody's, got rapt attention. But there's actually so much more. Whether you're coaching someone, whether you're speaking in front of a group and you're giving them free education, just driving them to your business, whether it's, again, the keynote speaker who's actually on stage getting paid to be the presenter that night, all of it put together. But I didn't know any of this. So being able to see that clarity, go through the exercise and say, well, what is it that you're trying to teach people? What is it that you're trying to do? What's your business about? Well, what's the connection between you and your business? All of it, all of those questions, you have to ask them. And the moment you start asking them, your mind jumps to answering them. And that starts giving you that clarity, right? And then obviously you go through the exercises. And this is where you can't just take a shortcut. You have to do the exercises. Even that last, the assignment with the year in review. Yeah. Right, going through and pulling up all of the events off of my calendar for the last year. What happened? What was in my calendar? I'm realizing I need to put more stuff in my calendar. That's definite. Especially, for those that might not realize, right? My calendar was so chock full of stuff for business, but it was actually missing a lot of stuff with my kids. Not that I wasn't doing it, just it was in my calendar. So maybe I just need to track it a little bit better. Yeah. But to be able to go through and see that, it gives you the clarity of, well, what did you do? What did you spend the most time on? Who did you have, phone calls with? So I ask that people, when they want to talk to me, that they book a call. I'm happy to talk to people. I'll respond to texts and emails, right? You can reach me, but when I schedule a call with someone, it's my time with that person. And because it's my time with that person, I ask others to respect it and schedule a call with me so that they can get their dedicated time. Yeah. And it was great to go through all of it and see all the conversations and have that record of all of the people I've spoken with to be able to get back to them as well.
Yeah. What you're really alluding to, I think, whether you know it or not, you seem like you're alluding to awareness. Right? When you went through and you looked at your calendar, you had this newfound awareness. When you went through, and that awareness brings more clarity about what you want maybe to change in the future. Oh, wait, I'm spending a lot of time over here, but not as much time over here. Now I have a choice. With that awareness comes freedom. With that awareness comes power. And the awareness in the world-class speaker coaching program, it's really all about the basic building block of becoming world-class as you know, is awareness. We talk about this all the time. How do we deepen our level of awareness? And then how do we have, the newfound knowledge and the clarity and the knowing of what to do next, and the coaching, the guidance of what to do next. Now we have courage to go out and implement, and you've had the courage to go out and just implement. I say, hey, let's try this. Boom! All of a sudden, you're speaking. You're on a podcast like the next week, or you're doing a YouTube show with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And with that courage, now you go and you implement the world-class speaker secrets and the principles, and you're putting your speech out there. You're putting your message out there, and you're starting to get feedback. And now you have more awareness, right? You have more awareness, and with that new awareness, now you have more confidence. We're still not world-class yet. Now we go back and we have a deepened level of awareness. We get more guidance, more correction, more repetitions, right? Get in the gym, get those repetitions, get on stages, get on podcasts, get on YouTube video like this, get on lives, and have the courage to implement. And boom, you up level and you get more and more confidence. So with this clarity, it really, the basic unit of measure of clarity also, it seems like, is awareness.
Yes, it is.
As you went through those exercises, you had now a new awareness. And I think you said in the beginning, we've got 4 viewers right now. How y'all doing? We got Mark the Lender Abramovich on, one of my coaching students, world-class speaker coaching. And we are just fired up right now talking about his business and his journey. If you're interested in real estate, make sure to check him out. I'm actually going to pop up your website right now just so people can see who the heck you are for folks that are joining us right now. You can check out Mark at mirrorsgroupllc.com. And I'm kind of spilling the candy in the lobby here, just in case we don't talk about your deal analyzer. He's got an amazing free giveaway for a deal analyzer. There's actually 2 of them. Why don't you tell us about the 2 real quick before okay, go ahead.
So every, anybody that's in real estate will tell you you're making money when you buy the property, not when you're selling it.
Yep.
So in order to make the money when you're buying it, you need to analyze the project and make sure that it's a profitable deal and a profitable project in the first place. So to that end, I have a deal analyzer for fix and flip and a deal analyzer for buy and hold on my website. People can download it, use it. And, the idea is to basically give you all of the pieces of the deal that you should be aware of, and to be able to plug in financing options and then see what your deal result will be, right? What's the projected profit? What's the projected ROI? Now, to everybody, it's their own business, obviously, how much minimal profit will get them out of bed, but at least you'll be able to see it. So that's the idea, yeah.
So definitely check out Mark's website at Mirrors Group LLC. Stick around for a few more minutes as well. And at the end, we're going to talk to you about his program that he's going to be running soon, that you can get sort of a sneak peek at and get a little bit of free kind of coaching and training on, I believe it's about an hour long but live session you're going to be doing, right? You're going to be doing a session coming up. So we're going to talk about that in just a couple minutes. If you're not part of the world-class the Speaker Posse, I want to make sure that you know about the Speaker Posse. Some of you are watching this inside of the Facebook group called Speaker Posse. For those of you who are not, make sure you join the Speaker Posse. That is my free Facebook group that has world-class speakers at all levels from all around the world. We've got people from South Africa in there, from Wales, from all over the UK, all over the US, Australia, you name it, all over the place. So definitely check out speakerposse.com. Okay, Mark, so we're talking about awareness.
As far away as the East Coast.
As far away as the East Coast of the US, yes. I'm out on the West Coast. So again, drop your comments in, like, love, share, hate, do what you got to do. Put some questions in for me or Mark, whether it's be about world-class speaking, whether it be about real estate. Try to keep it, if you're going to talk about real estate, around how Mark is using speaking to grow his business. So let's talk about that real quick, Mark. Sure. You came to me initially because of one thing. And then I remember you realized you got that one thing, but you got this whole other thing you weren't even expecting. Is this ringing a bell?
It is ringing a bell.
Share a little bit about that.
So initially I came to be a better speaker, whatever that meant.
Right.
But it evolved into coaching me on essentially how to have, first of all, a better business. Just in and of itself, just simple business coaching, which actually is an advantage. And so luck is when opportunity meets preparation. Okay. What does that mean? It means when you get an opportunity to work with Clinton, you jump on that opportunity, which is what I did. And then you never know, but that opportunity can also present, you might be presented with the opportunity of nobody else being in a group, unless other than perhaps one more person, or it's just one-on-one, which is great because then you're just getting whatever you want to get and whatever you need to get. So we went from speaking and putting together, let's say, a keynote speech or just a presentation to actually having a coaching business, having coaching clients and coaching students, and exploring this whole speaking arena, which, by the way, has forced me to also clarify my business. Again, see, being able to speak well is one thing, but I'm a big believer that you first have to have something of value to say. And so, yeah. You know, a good salesman with a crappy product versus a crappy salesman with a great product. I'd rather be the crappy salesman. The product is more important to me.
Totally.
But I also think, you know, if you can practice and have both at the same time, then that's the goal. That's the true goal, right? A great product and a great salesman to combine with it. So what working with you has forced me to do is not only grow the speaking side, but grow the business side and combine the two to be even more powerful. So it's been a wonderful experience from that.
Nice. Awesome. Well, it's been great coaching you, man. It's been really, really fun. So I want to, before we tell everybody how they can find out about your session that you're going to be running and your upcoming program that you're doing. I know you already have paying clients, which is awesome. You're like rocking this thing. You got this going. I want to make sure people know how they can find me as well. You can find me and connect with me and also see me speak at my main website, clintonyoung.com. And then I also have a lot of what Mark and I are talking about right now are really wrapped around my top 7 world-class speaker secrets, right? My top 7 world-class speaker secrets. And literally just one of these secrets, I invested over $5,000 to get this one secret, and it's allowed me to earn tens of thousands of dollars just off that one secret. But more importantly, it's allowed me to move into becoming a world-class speaker. And again, I don't know if I've said this earlier. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about world-class speaking. We're talking with Mark, the lender, Abramovich here, and one of my students, and he's also a lender in real estate. He's also coaches people on how to analyze deals, how to make sure they protect themselves, and how to raise money, all the funding options, and then how to be the money as well. So this guy's a wealth of knowledge, and he's using speaking to grow his business and make an impact in the world. But if you want to get access to these world-class speaker secrets, I'm giving them away actually for free. And I have a brand new website. I've totally enhanced my giveaway. It's a downloadable cheat sheet guide. It's only 11 pages, super consumable, really, really easy to digest. And it's amazing knowledge. It'll rock your freaking world. And you can get them for free at worldclassspeakersecrets.com. Excuse me. Yeah, so worldclassspeakersecrets.com. Grab those now and don't look back. Seriously. And when you get them, you're going to have the opportunity, if you like, to schedule a one-on-one with me. Only if you're serious, though. If you're not like really, really serious, like Mark, in growing your business and growing your impact, your influence, and your income as a purpose-driven entrepreneur who wants to become a world-class speaker, then don't do this. But if you are that person, schedule a one-on-one right after you download my World-Class Speaker Secrets at .com there. You'll be able to get those and then schedule a one-on-one immediately. So I'm giving away free 30-minute blueprint sessions, and you'll be able to walk away from that literally with a simple blueprint to become a world-class speaker. So do that now, worldclassspeakersecrets.com. But Mark, back to you, my man. Yeah. So I'm going to put your site back up here, and I want you to tell us a little bit about, you already kind of alluded to it earlier and talked about the 4 areas, but tell us who should be the person that reaches out to you. And then I want you to tell us how they can reach out to you. Who should be the person that's on your upcoming webinar? Tell us who that person is. What do they look like? What's their demographic? What's their deal? What's their situation?
Sure. Well, I think anybody that's going to be investing in deals is a great fit, right? You need to be able to analyze a deal. If somebody's looking for how to analyze a deal in the first place, how to raise capital for that deal, how deals are funded in the first place, right? Whether you're using cash, are you going to be using a loan from a lender? Are you using friends and family, or not using them, but whether you're raising capital from them?
Yeah.
all of these, there's many different options to invest into, of ways to invest in real estate. So I'll be going over how to analyze a deal, how to raise the capital for it, how do you fund it, and then, let's say somebody is coming to you, right? You're investing into real estate, but an opportunity presents itself where a different investor or a friend comes to you and says, hey, listen, I found an opportunity, but I need money. Well, how do you do it? How do you keep yourself safe? What are the different ways of investing, and what's a better option versus a worse option? Or just what are the options and what may fit your scenario better? So I think that's, who should be on. Right? If you're investing in real estate and want to know more about the numbers, I'm your guide to math. And speaking of Sitcha, I know everybody, when I mention the word, a lot of people will freeze up and go, oh no, math. Really simple. Put numbers to the story. That's all math is. It's numbers for the story.
Nice. That's awesome. And how do they reach out to you? How do they get signed up for that? How do they connect with you? Tell us about that.
You can visit the website, mearsgroupllc.com, and there's a button there to schedule a call. You can also visit Facebook, just, Mears Group LLC, find us on Facebook, and there's again, a button to schedule a call. Whatever events we have coming up, such as the free webinar, will be posted there. You can register and come, hear me talk about the subject and share what I've learned and what I know, and then we can schedule if you have any interest in joining the webinar. In the class and the coaching. So
nice. And that's going to be in the first quarter here coming up, right?
Yes, it is. January 13th is the beginning of the class, so the webinar has to be at some point before then.
All right, awesome. So definitely reach out to Mark at mearsgroupllc.com, or find Mears Group LLC, the page on Facebook. You can also schedule a call that way. So there's a lot of ways to get in touch with Mark. Mark, the lender, Abramovich. It's been awesome having you on the show today, and it's been so wonderful coaching you and just becoming friends with you, and also learning from you. Right? Like we share things back and forth, and it's just been a lot of fun. So congratulations on all your success as a speaker, as an entrepreneur. I know you're already making a big impact in the world, and you're about to make a much bigger impact. So thank you so much for all that you do, man.
Thank you. And
all right.
likewise.
And to everyone out there, remember, again, this is Clinton Young, and I like to leave you with my 6-word story. Definitely join the speaker posse as well, by the way. Join the speaker posse. All right. I want to leave you with this 6-word story: to think big, say yes, and take action. Think big, say yes, and take action. Bye for now. We'll talk to you soon.
And have a wonderful new year.
Yes. Happy New Year as well. All right.